Welcome to Tools for Ascension, and you probably noticed the new intro music that Tasha Baxter, a very talented voice and recording artist from South Africa, made for me. You will find her info in the credits. So if you are watching this video, you are on the road to self-healing. Clearing and healing your emotional wounds is a very rewarding activity and a sign of self-love. Who has not been disappointed in his life? Flunked a test, you thought you had nailed. Had rained out holidays, got stood up, or had bad dates, or relationships where instead of riding passionately into a tender sunset, you now gained deep insight into the painful dark side of somebody that you once adored. So 50% of marriages end up in divorce, and any divorce seems like a big disappointment to me, one that could last a lifetime. It's very entangling. So disappointments, they carry a lot of pain with them, and the higher our expectations were, the greater the letdown afterwards. And then there's also the element of surprise, the shock to the limbic system. It seems we never see it coming. So some of us consequently become stunted in our outreach to life and settle on a lowered expectation philosophy. So in this guided meditation, we will go back and release many types of disappointments that we may have encountered, with all the pain, guilt, regret, fear, embarrassment, and other heavy emotions. The purification and love that you will experience, plus the expansion of your energy body, will raise your vibration, and as a result you can expect to feel lighter right away, kind of as if a heavy burden has been lifted off your shoulders. More of your natural smile will come back, and if you look into a mirror after the meditation, you will probably see a positive transformation in your countenance. The more positive inside will reflect in a more positive outside, or you may say your inner beauty will shine through more. And before we go on to the guided meditation, I want to point out some principles that I found will support the success of any guided meditation. First, sit in a comfortable office chair and balance your body so everything stacks up nicely, especially keep your chin a little tucked in. And it is very difficult to enjoy bliss when your back hurts or when you are slumping. Then use earbuds or headphones to cancel out outside distractions. Do not drive or operate heavy machinery while doing this meditation. And smile like an idiot and reside in your heart. You will have no access to higher dimensions unless you vibrate at a certain love frequency. And breathe at a pace so that you can hear the air flowing through your nostrils, like this. kind of all the way in, all the way out. And you do not have to repeat my affirmations, just think or say amen when I say amen, and please mean it. This is your free will. And be in a childlike state of innocence during the guided meditation. Pay attention to what pops into your mind, but do not judge or try to rationalize at the moment. Or you can always do that after the meditation. Right. So just sit nice and straight and close your eyes. And we ask for the presence of Mother Gaia in her third and fifth dimensional aspect to nourish, guide us, and heal us with her love and energy. Amen. We also ask for the presence of Source, Supreme Being, Supreme Personality of Godhead, as well as Archangel Michael, to do security, make sure that everything that happens in this session is for the highest good, in divine harmony, with the most benevolent outcomes. Amen. I ask for the presence of my high self, of my spirit guides, my star tribes that are coming from unconditional love, the archangels, Milky Way galaxy, and again Source. And I ask that there be no deception and that everything again works out for the highest good and divine harmony. And now do you imagine that you're sitting on the top of a beautiful mountain? You're very relaxed, and it's just wonderful, a wonderful day. You feel the sunshine on your skin, and there's a beautiful breeze just caressing you, keeping you just right. And as you inhale, you absorb the sunshine into your heart. So you just draw it in with your breath. And as you're exhaling, you send it with a big smile into the mountain. And it seems as if the roots grow instantaneously from your legs and spine into the mountain. They just happen. It's just wonderful. And to just draw that love from the sunshine into yourself, with a big smile, and with an even bigger smile you sent it into the mountain. And the mountain just welcomes those roots and draws them into himself, connects them into his mass, but also the essence. And as you smilingly breathe the sunlight into the mountain, you also start feeling the loving response of the mountain. You smile like an idiot as you feel the love and the chi of the mountain rise in you. It is just slow flames licking at you. And you also feel the energy with a smile swarming up your spinal area. It's a very wonderful and sensuous feeling. Do you appreciate that? Do you invite it? And some of that energy stays where you have blocks in your spine, maybe from injuries or misalignment. But this energy safely melts away the trapped energies that are blocking the energy flow, and just move on. And now you can just follow the urge to crank your spine or neck, to adjust it. And you wonder how graceful your body actually does these adjustments. It's a wonderful feeling. And you start breathing all the way in till you cannot inhale anymore, and all the way out where there's no more stale air in your lungs. And you start noticing that as you breathe the sunlight into the mountain with a sweet smile, the mountain sends its love up your spine till it shoots out the top of your head like an iridescent crown-like energy vortex. And now you feel the area of your heart opening. It may be crusty at first, but it melts away as you sweetly smile into it. You allow the warm, shiny glow to expand more and more around your sternum. And this glow inside your heart goes into higher and higher vibration. It becomes like a wormhole to your soul. The soul, the eternal, all-knowing aspect of you that is beyond space and time. And now, as you're residing in your heart, just follow along with and align with the intent that I'm releasing you now. I release any disappointment that I have from this life or my parallel life in other times or dimensions regarding love, just like getting dumped, getting rejected, getting divorced, getting cheated on, and any type of heartache and break that I experienced around love. Please find all, move all, and clear all, and continue to finish. High Self and Source, please do so now. Amen. And smile. And feel how this tightness and darkness around your heart is lifting. Just let your breath flow deeply and evenly, and enjoy the release of pain, the release of the dark chi. Just smile into it, and if you feel like crying, just let it rip, let it roll. It's good. It feels so good because it is so strong. We all have so much stuff around love. No reason to let that burden darken your heart. You want to experience love to the fullest without all that previous pain. That wisdom has been gained. The pain we do not have to carry. All this disappointment, we just letting them go. And as this is going on, we release now all the disappointment from all those lives, past or present, parallel, other races, other dimensions, around sexuality. And there's so much bad stuff around that. We got stuck with Mr. or Mrs. Not Right, or we were lonely, stuck with the wrong person, got raped, it was not as good as we imagined, or we got STDs, got pregnant, it was really bad, got cheated on, got a bad reputation, got exploited, prostitution, slavery, sexual slavery, or got taken advantage of. So much trauma about this beautiful thing, so enjoyable thing of sexuality. So much disappointment, what it could have been and how it got spoiled. So we release all those disappointments. Now, Amen, please Source and High Self, release this from my being now. Amen, amen, amen. And connect again with the mountain. Imagine the Milky Way galaxy above you. And this is beautiful light coming from the center of the Milky Way galaxy. And it just caresses you. It's like a column of light that slightly undulates, and it draws all the disappointments away from you. And you gladly let go of those disappointments about sexuality. Also all the cords that bind you to that pain, that cords that other people have put into you to draw your energy, to suck your energy. All this is getting taken away now. And it feels so good. The energy just flows up your spine, and you smile. And we ask Creator to continue clearing till it's finished. While this is going on, we also like to release any disappointment that we had around what we call career. From all this existence and parallel existences. Oh, we have like disappointments around getting fired, or getting stuck, one job, all lifetime, one job, getting stuck, or having the wrong career. It's not what we actually like. Or the daily grind on the hamster wheel, so disappointing. You gotta do this all your life. Same, grind away. And the disappointment of not getting paid enough. Having to work for pennies on the dollar. How demeaning. Oh, we cannot find work. We want to work, we cannot find work. We suffer, family suffers. We may even have died. What a disappointment. What a frustrating experience. And then of course the bad boss. The disappointments of bad co-workers. Or failing in your business. And ruin the family reputation, and the disappointment you were for your people, and the disappointment you were to yourself around it. And also not getting any clients. You got a good business, you got a good crew, and no work, no clients. All these disappointments around career and work. We release now to Creator, so we become pure, loving souls again and can raise our vibration. Amen, 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 amen. And draw that love from the Milky Way galaxy into yourself as you inhale. And send it into the mountain, and through the mountains, the Earth Mother. And the Earth Mother just lets that beautiful energy sprout up. It's like a volcano of love running through you. And these energies just melt away those disappointments. It clears it from all your chakras, even as it sprouts out the top of your head. It clears those higher chakras from all those disappointments. And just to continue till this is all cleared. Amen, amen, amen. And now another biggie is, of course, money. Money, 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 money. You know, the tool of enslavement, the tool of managing people in an easy way. So we all have disappointments through poverty. The limitations that comes from this poverty, what you cannot do, all the things you cannot do. Because you didn't have money, you know. Maybe help your brother or sister or wife that's diseased, cannot pay the medicine, cannot pay the doctor, does not have transportation, you're stuck wherever you are. Because traveling costs money, and the envy you carry towards the rich, it's poisoning you. So much disappointment around money. You know, how it has us enslaved, bound up. So much disappointment. And of course we carry that into the future too, so we don't want to have this negative expectation around money poisoning our prosperity. So we ask Creator and High Self to please, please, please release all the disappointment trauma we have around money from this lifetime and past lifetimes now. Amen, 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 amen. Please find all, remove all and clear all and continue to finish. And any resistances towards clearing these, please find out, remove and clear out too. Amen, amen, amen. And smile, and have this burden lifted off your shoulders, off the pit of your stomach. To just let go of it. Let go of us, all this trauma. All of this trauma. No reason to carry that around with you. You have the wisdom. You release the trauma, this disappointments. And we ask that we be reprogrammed by our high self with the perfect relationship towards money. Amen. Amen. And smile and breathe deeply. Breathe into any tightness you see. Take that warm love from the mountains and from Milky Way galaxy and send it where it doesn't feel right. Yes. Okay, and while this is going on, we focus on the next big topic of disappointment. Health. You know, Buddhism was right. Everybody has to face disease, it seems. At least at this time. So, in so many incarnations, in so many different bodies, we have experienced disappointment through disease, the pain it brings, the pain, the physical pain. Horrible, horrible pain, prolonged pain, the suffering, not just the pain, the emotional suffering, the desperation, the separation from your family, from your job, that disease created. You could not be part of the crowd, right? You were separated in a bed, or could not follow because you had a bum leg. Disease, what a suffering. Toothache, spoils any meal. And then of course the loss of work. Cannot work when you're diseased. The suffering that's coming from that. It's all so much disappointment from disease. Anything can be right, money, etc. But then disease spoils it all. Right? So much disappointment around disease. So we ask Creator and High Self to please release this, take it from us. Take this disappointment, this trauma from us, from our parallel lives, so we can raise our vibration, become a pure reflection of our source energy, of soul energy, of God energy again. Become perfect tools of God's love. Amen, 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 amen. And smile like an idiot. You're in the presence of God, of Creator. And open to His love. Just see yourself as this beautiful rose that opens up into this lush, full rose and just soaks up the love of Creator. And having healed those diseased parts of ourselves where we hold trauma, in our cell memory, in our DNA, in our ancestral memory, in the memory of this lifetime, in the parallel lifetimes. Please find or move on, clear on, continue to finish. Amen, 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 amen. And while this is going on, we ask Creator to finish this in time, till it's done. But there's another big area of trauma, which is religion. It's so disappointing in all those lifetimes. There was religions that were corrupt, perverted, incompetent, and in so many cases designed to just enslave us. So would feed into this corporate religion, into this organization that was just living off the life force of its people. And when we saw this, we were so disappointed, wasting a whole lifetime on this false religion. So all this disappointment, in finding Creator and uplifting us, being misled by incompetent religion, we just release to Creator now. Please take it away from us. Amen, 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 amen. And so we can have a more clear connection to Source, to our own divine guidance, and to Source, seeing God and everything. Amen, amen, amen. And smile like an idiot, breathe like a bellow. And And we ask that emptiness that's created by the release of the trauma be filled with love of Godhead, with feeling the love of God everywhere, all pervading, that we become sensitive to that. Amen, amen, amen. And another kind of a brother or sister of religion is spirituality. Maybe the big brother in a way. And we also carry a lot of trauma around spirituality. Right? Spirituality is probably more the practical aspect of living as a spirit, you could say. And so, but we have probably also a lot of disappointments. I've seen those disappointed ghosts that were monks and priests and witches and spiritual seekers. And for them, there was no liberation. They did not go to paradise. So disappointing. You know, in so many incarnations, we got stuck on a plateau of spirituality, got stuck and couldn't proceed, couldn't go higher. So disappointing. Or we realized we were following empty ritual or inefficient teachings, right? Just very one-sided, fanatical stuff. Or it was just lip service. Yeah, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Do the sound sacred. Sound sacred, yes. But it was just lip service. Or we got abandoned when we were in need of support. You know, many light workers got tortured, persecuted, and they were asking for the protection of God and of Spirit, and there was nothing there. You know, they got tortured till they died, and many of them got stuck as ghosts. So all this disappointment in the spirituality we practiced, we release now to Creator and to High Self. Please organize that. Amen, 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 amen. So we can practice the true spirituality that really helps us. Amen, 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 amen. Amen, amen, amen. You smile like an idiot. And breathe and see yourself as this rose or as a lotus. Just like an energy vortex that's releasing those pain and soaking up the love, the healing love of Creator of Milky Way Galaxy. That's just pouring down on us, and that's also streaming up on us from the Earth Mother. We just washed in love that is penetrating us on every level. And while this healing is going on and purification is going on, there's another leg of spirituality where there's a lot of disappointment. Those priests, those shamans, those gurus, those spiritual leaders, they were human after all. They were not perfected beings. And we found out in many lifetimes that they were very limited, that they were abusing their powers, that they had big flaws, that they were keeping secret, that they were inefficient, to just taking advantage of the status quo. Again, a wasted lifetime Many of us volunteered to be sacrificed. Our parents, gave us up for sacrifice. And we realized at a certain point that the sacrifice was a waste. That disappointment also, a wasted life. And of course, then all the coding that comes with this, we also asked this to be cleared by Archangel Michael, all the coding that comes with this, sacrifice and promises and obedience, vows, giving away your power. So all these disappointments and all those cords and vows that are useless, we like to have dissolved, cleared now. Amen, 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 amen. And we smile and surrender to the Supreme Source and to our High Self. And have those blocks cleared, have those cords cleared that were implanted into us by those priests, shamans, gurus, spiritual leaders. Those cords that they used to manipulate our minds and our emotions. We ask those to be cleared now, the infringement on our free will. Archangel Michael, Source, please do now. Amen, 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 amen. And while this is going on, and we actually ask Source also to please find or remove or clear any resistances that are there towards releasing those disappointments. Amen, 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 amen. And while this clearing and healing is going on, we ask that any trauma, disappointment around the arts that we have experienced be cleared. We probably all experienced there were failed creative projects. We tried to help, but it failed horribly. That there was no funding, big trauma, huh? That there's no appreciation for your art, you're trying to help, no appreciation. Or maybe even that you did not have enough talent or discipline, right? It takes a lot of discipline to be a good artist, the craft, the drawing, knowing colors, studying the chemistry, or physical exercise as an acrobat or dancer, or as an actor. It takes a lot of discipline besides the talent. Or as a musician, right? A lot of discipline, a lot of training. So all these disappointments around these issues, we ask Creator to please release this from us, so we can fully express ourselves again. All those blocks that we put into our creativity through those disappointments, vows, etc. Please find or remove or clear and continue to finish. Amen, 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 amen. And smile and breathe all the way in. Draw that love all the way in. And exhale all the way out, pushing that darkness all the way out. Push it out the top of your head, and it's going to be transmuted by the Milky Way galaxy. Yes. Oh, this feels so good. It's just being released. All right. And while this is going on, till it's finished, we go on and release all the disappointments that was caused by war in this lifetime and past lifetime. Whether we were warriors and fought a battle, thought we had them, and then went into an ambush, or we got betrayed and got slaughtered, or there were just too many of them, or you weren't prepared, or got sucker punched, or your whole beloved family that you had was beautiful, you had all the money and health and wealth, and then war came and ruined it all, right? So much rape and torture and sacrifice and losing everything around war, slavery around war, so much disappointment around war. All that we release, all those wounds, torture, pain, curses, black magic around war, all this trauma that we have accumulated in our lifetimes, we release to the Creator to make us pure again. Amen, amen, amen. We forgive our enemies. We really forgive our enemies. Amen, amen, amen. And we ask them to forgive us. Amen, amen. The buck stops here. No more war. Amen, amen, amen. Oh, yeah. Smile and breathe deeply and push these dark energies from the war out. All those wounds, have those filled with a loving pink golden light that's coming into you. And some sparks are there too, bright as welding arcs, so bright, and they just shred the dark stuff up into smaller and smaller pieces, breaking it up, and then it can float out. Oh, that feels good. Yeah. And that takes a long soak. So again, please find or remove and clear out any disappointment around war, and also any resistances towards release those disappointments and trauma now. Amen, 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 amen. Yes. And then, of course, while this is going on, let's consider life. Life in general. It always ends in disease and death, and many times, we had big dreams and we started out young, and, then we end with shattered dreams. At some time we realized we're not going to be a baseball star or football star or no star at all, right? That we just average, nothing special. Maybe even we see that we have a useless, pointless life, just eating and sleeping, no higher purpose. Or whatever big dreams we have just get trampled in the mud, right? So all those disappointments, shattered dreams, no hope, no hope for a better life. So many disappointments around life. Whatever we didn't cover, but our high self knows it is there, and it's gnawing on us, and it's burdening us. We asked High Self and Source to please find or remove and clear and continue to finish now. Amen, 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 amen. Amen, amen, amen. And just enjoy as this energy is like releasing through your spine. Flowing up into Milky Way galaxy to be transmuted. Yeah. That feels good. And then on a bigger scale, bigger than life, there's lots of us are star seeds, coming from higher dimensions, coming from more advanced cultures, in humanoid form, incarnating here in human bodies at this time, some of us from the future, incarnating here to help humankind to evolve, mass consciousness to ascend, and then we get born into this emotional slump, this soup of despair, hate, anger, curses upon curses, ghosts and astral entities lurking everywhere, sucking our energy, draconians implanting us, torturing us, sabotaging us at every step and every way. Experience heavy trauma during birth, just getting your mind wiped. This is a really disappointing moment for so many souls. Big shock to the system, big disappointment. So we ask Creator to please remove this from us, so we can at least enjoy this incarnation, being in a physical body, having the physical senses, the running chi, having this special bio battery, stuff that you don't have in higher dimensions. So please find or remove and clear all this trauma that we have from incarnating here in this painful 3D human world. Amen, 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 amen. Amen, 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 amen. And all my parallel lives and ancestors, as much as you can. As much as you can, I pray for those two. Bless them all. Bless them all. Uplift them. Heal them. Please. Amen, amen, amen. We ask their high selves also to give permission. Just picture. Amen, 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 amen. Our body is just doing this automatic deep breathing. It feels good to draw in that life force that comes through the breath, that comes with your oxygen, that comes with the chi or prana from the earth and the Milky Way galaxy. You draw it into your heart, the connection, the love that comes to you from source. You draw it into your heart. And you ask source that it please fill your being here, that's here, with ascension energy, special energy designed to help us, to assist us in ascending in the best, most joyful, happy, best possible way. Amen, 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 amen. And you smile like an idiot as you're in the presence of Creator, of Divine Creator, highest consciousness. And release any disappointment that you had in your relationship with that being. Disappointments that come through misunderstanding and representations from religions, superstition, preconception, whatever setups from the dark side, who knows. There are probably many challenges. So all these blocks and disappointments with Supreme Creator, with our relationship, please find or remove or clear or continue to finish. And of course the disappointment of being separated from this constant source of love and nourishment and wisdom. That's a big trauma. That comes from being incarnated here in 3D. So that big trauma, please find or remove or clear and continue to finish. Amen, 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 amen. Take that trauma away from me. Please take it away from me. That my heart can feel your love that's everywhere, that surrounds it. Please let me become an ocean of that love again. Amen, 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 amen. Never disconnected. Amen, 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 amen. And ask Creator to guide you. Give him full permission to guide your ascension. Ask maybe you should take a private session with me or watch certain videos, or you should read certain books, whatever, that you will be guided to the next step in your evolution. You give Creator full permission that there is no more disappointment. Amen, 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 amen. And I count to 3 and you will be back in waking day consciousness. You will be completely awake, all your subtle bodies will be aligned, and there will always be this presence of love of God with you from now on. That glow will never go away from you. 1, 2, 3. Hello, my friends. I love you. This is my gift to you. I hope it assists you in your evolution. I pray that you find all the help you need to ascend, to fulfill your mission for this lifetime, as long as it is for the highest good and divine harmony with the most benevolent outcomes. I have about 100 videos covering all kinds of topics, and if you follow along with all of them within quite a short time, your consciousness is probably going to expand quite a lot. That's why they're called tools for ascension. I also give private sessions. They're very moderately priced. That kind of puts you on the fast track. But my videos are all free. There are also workshops in the making, so just inquire about workshops. And I can give you links or can arrange. And so please subscribe, tell your friends about it, and Above all, drink a lot of water, because you dumped a lot of emotional and mental and spiritual toxins. And all this extra energy that you have freed now, your body's going to use it to detoxify. So you need a lot of water, about 2 quarts of water or 2 liters of water you should drink today. If you get headaches, you have to drink more water. Take it easy. And smile like an idiot. Can always stay connected with heaven and earth and reside in your heart. And smile like an idiot. And you walk in strength and beauty. I love you. Namaste.